I am headed to a place here in Leyte where the whole town is working day and night to rebuild their community and eco-sites, and I've heard they have the most beautiful beach in Leyte. Join me as I do a special eco-trip here in PALOMPON, Leyte. A second-class municipality in the province of Leyte, who missed the wrath of Yolanda by a hairthread, thanks to its mangroves and sanctuaries that shielded them from the height of the storm surge. PALOMPON is no doubt on everyone's must-visit list today, not because of its resiliency, but due to its booming 2 eco-sites that are well cared for by its people. First on everyone's lips is the Kalangaman Island.
Paradise! That's how I feel standing right here in this powdery white sands of PALOMPON's Kalangaman Island. What makes this island more unique? It's its long sandbars that are stretching on both sides of the island.
PALOMPON's crown and latest jewel, Kalangaman Island is the country's best amazing sandbar according to Skyscanner, the leading travel advisory.
Base sa istorya, kami ang unang tourist spot na nakabangon dito sa Leyte.
Sa Leyte after the super typhoon.
After the super typhoon Yolanda.
Right. Now, how rich is the biodiversity? Anong mga makikita natin dito as far as the marine life and wildlife?
Yung form nitong Kalangaman is parang ibon, ang pakpak ng ibon. Pag nag-iiba ang hangin, nagtutor ng kanyang sandbar.
I see. So it changes. So it looks like it's the wings are flapping. They're flying. So Kalangaman is actually birds.
Yeah,
it's a bird. So on aerial view, it looks like a bird flying, depending on the wind.
Just a short 45-minute boat ride by speedboat or an hour and a half by regular boat. This 6.8 hectares piece of heaven is truly picture perfect with its virgin island powdery white sands, clear waters, and cool breeze.
Maraming mga magagandang corals, maraming mga isda, at saka yung kaya dolphin ang sayo namin kasi kapag mula sa PALOMPON, sa mainland, patungo dito sa island ng Kalangaman, minsan sumasabay yung dolphin. At saka nakita mo, maraming ang ganda-gandang mga corals, maraming mga isda. Kaya dinadayo ito ng as far from Cebu and other cities.
Neighboring provinces.
Pumunta sila at magdadive kasi nakikita nila ang kagandahan ng Kalangaman Island.
Because of its beauty, Kalangaman Island of PALOMPON has put Leyte in the map of international cruise ship destinations.
You said during the time or after the time of the super typhoon, affected yung mga corals ng water. So ano na yung status ng corals natin? What's their status right now?
Base po sa pagtingin ng mga divers, noong pag-unang punta nila dito ng after Yolanda, after weeks after Yolanda, so nakita nila ang damage ng mga coral. So sa ngayon po, base sa kanilang pagsusuri, nakikita na ang kalaking kaibahan na tumutubo ng yung mga corals at bumabalik sa original na yung kanyang form. Yung mga flag natin, yung tinatawag natin demarcation buoy, kasi pinoprotektahan natin ito nga walang maghuhuli ng isda sa loob ng may mga flag.
Not only can you enjoy various water activities like the stand-up paddle,
great! If I can do it, you can do it too! Let's go now at Kalangaman Island, PALOMPON, Leyte.
but visitors who go to Kalangaman Island are made to experience the tenets of the town's volunteerism, where they are also taught the value of protecting the environment.
Every time we have guests, every time we have different visitors, part of the Island Regeneration Initiative of the local government unit, nagsiseed po tayo.
They are made to plant, seed, and release various seashell life and animals back into the sea.
It's not all the time that we see and eat abalones, but this is a rare experience where I get to seed abalones, helmet shell. This is seeding giant clams. I'm also releasing blue crabs.
Palompon believes that by caring for their natural resources and ecosites, these will lead to sustainable tourism activities. Another eco-destination in our list is the Terrestrial Park, which is located up in these mountains. The park requires you a short hike up, and once there, these terrestrial walls is yours to conquer. It's my first time to do wall climbing up the mountain, and it was pretty hard as these rocks are rugged and rough.
Ang hirap paakyat. Going down is the easiest part.
And even if it's nighttime here in Palompon, they say the Water Nature Park is a must experience, so I boarded the boat and sailed some 10 minutes offshore, and there in the stillness of the night, when you shine the light, ahoy! There flies the fish. Not just one, but hundreds of schools of fish, shining and glimmering. I will never forget this sight and this night in Palompon, Leyte. Palompon, Leyte believes in empowering community-based tourism activities. Thus, they have not only developed Tabuk Marine Sanctuary as an eco-site,
Kasi dati wala pang sanctuary.
Okay.
Maraming kasing illegal. Ngayon,
okay.
ngayon mayroon ng bantay dagat, yung illegal pakunti-kunti na lang.
they have also empowered the Bantay Dagat volunteer who protects it through their education for a cause.
Binantayan rin na Tabok dito.
Oo.
Pati yung mga mangrove. Kasi di naman to pinuputol ang mga mangrove. Dito ma'am, makikita nimo ang giant fruit bat.
The Tabuk Marine Park and Bird Sanctuary is home to mangroves and the endangered giant bats.
Dito sa sanctuary ma'am, massive naman ang mga flying fox dahil wala nang pumapasok na mga ibang tao dito. Okay. Yung makapasok lang dito sa sanctuary, yung mga visitors or bantay dagat.
These eco-warriors know how the mangroves here in Tabuk save Palompon.
Kung mayroon kami ditong education for a cost, din dito sa lugar sa Tabuk, maganda sa educational tour.
Okay.
Dahil dito ang mga species dito, among i-discuss sa mga estudyante.
Ah, so student siya.
Yes, oh.
Mga bata o malalaki na, elementary?
Mayroong elementary
Okay.
hanggang sa first year high school or college.
Oh, so yun ang programa.
Mangroves are part of their lives.
Yung tinuturo namin ma'am, yung mangrove species.
Okay.
O, anong klase sa mangrove nga nabubuhay dito?
Okay. Ilan ho bang mangrove species ang nabubuhay dito sa island?
Kuwan ma'am, kibali 5 species.
Okay.
5 species ang nabubuhay dito.
Okay.
Yung tinuturoan namin sila, kasi ang mangrove ma'am, kibali tatlo sunisyon. Mayroong mangrove nga nabubuhay sa seaward zone, middle zone, landward zone.
Okay.
Nagkabukod-bukod sila ito. Tinuturo namin kung saan itatanim mga lugar.
Okay.
Kasi hindi naman tanim na tanim ka lang. Kasi
Okay.
kung hindi mo maano sa lugar, hindi mabubuhay yun.
Every local of Palompon must know how to plant and care for these mangroves.
Ayong nakikita namin ma'am, nga naprotektahan namin ng mangrove. Parang covered pag during typhoon.
Okay.
Wala nang makapasok sa lugar nito ng malaking alon. Halimbawa, pasok dito.
Ah, so ito ang nakatulong sa inyo
ma'am,
during the
yung
super
nakatulong
typhoon.
The super typhoon, ma'am.
It's all worth it to teach the youth of tomorrow, for it is they who will reap the benefits of planting mangroves.
Halimbawa, wala nami. Di katong natuturoan na mo, lumaki
Yung
na sila.
susunod.
Yung susunod nga mga generation, sila namang patuturo.
Yes.
Palompon LEYTE survived Yolanda because of the so-called Tres Marias mangrove formation in Palompon. These mangroves barred the tall waves that was about to hit Palompon, thus dissipating and melting the giant killer waves that was supposed to hit the town. Now, one island here in Palompon is doing its share in the continuous propagation and care for the mangroves.
Ang project po namin sa Kalangaman Island, yung NRM, yung Natural Resource Management, Reforestation, Rehabilitation. Tapos yung Fish and Shell Sanctuary, mayroon po kaming mangrovetong, mayroon po kaming yung amatong, at saka mayroon po kaming yung siganed.
Palompon is now doing a 1,500 hectares of mangrove reforestation project in the 15 coastal barangays as part of the Mangrove Reforestation Rehabilitation Program.
Yun pong sanctuary ay yung mga member nun ang nag-establish sa Fish and Shell Sanctuary.
Okay.
Kasi yung Fish Sanctuary, yung nakikita namin na yun talaga ang itlogan ng isda, yung mga doon makikita mo yung mga doon dumadami ang mga isda.
A community-based mangrove study site established for the primary purpose of encouraging other coastal municipalities to invest into mangrove management.
So ito pong area na to na when you call the Fish and Shell Sanctuary, ito yung mga protected area na hindi pwedeng magkaroon ng fishing, diving. Ano po yung nasa programa?
Yung nasa programa, mayroon po kami diyang yung ordinance na ginawa diyan para hindi naman yun abusuhin ng mga tao yung mananagat dito.
Okay, ano po yung nasa ordinansa?
Yung sa ordinance, hindi po sila pwedeng pumasok sa core area, sa labas lang talaga pwedeng managat. At saka, yung mahuli doon, mayroon kamang first offense, second offense, third offense.
They have understood the importance of mangrove not only as source of income,
Yun pong programa namin sa Mangroves. 68 hectares po yan. Tinanuman ng mga 37 members, mayroong tig-iisang hektar niyan. Talaga yung nirehab yung dati, yung mga matatanda noon kasi hanap buhay ng matanda dati, pinuputol nila, ginagawang panggatong sa bakery.
but as their number one protector during typhoons and calamities.
How were you able to convince them na instead of slashing and burning, mag-plant tayo?
Ayun po, kasi mayroon naman kaming yung General Assembly sa barangay,
Okay.
tapos at mayroon kaming mga training, seminars na nagpunta dito,
Okay.
kung ano ang importansya ng mga mangroves.
Okay.
Kaya yung mga anak nila hindi na ginagawa, hindi na pinuputol.
So massive education that's starting with the young ones.
Yun po.
Para sila ay lumaki to love the mangroves,
mangroves.
and know the value of mangroves.
Young and old, they are vigilant in protecting these mangrove sanctuary and planting seedlings all year round.
Ang importansya pong natutunan nila na doon sa mga mangroves, doon mo makikita na yung maraming mga shells, mga tumutubo, tapos
nagkaroon ng
nagkaroon
marine
na,
life.
at saka yung mga alon hindi na masyadong pumapasok dito dahil malalaki na yung mga mangroves.
Yes.
Yung mga malalaking alon hindi na pumapasok, nalulusaw na pagdating sa sa Palompon, sa Barangay Cambinoy, nalulusaw.
Yan po ba nakatulong sa inyo during the super typhoon?
Sobra po. Nakatulong talaga. Dahil yung malaking alon na nakikita ng mga tao doon sa may nagpapunta ng Palompon, diyan
Yes.
sa mga nalulusaw daw, malaki.
So
Yung
naging barrier
Yes,
sa storm surge
Storm
during the
surge.
time of the super
Yun na nga po,
typhoon.
yun.
I joined them in building and rehabilitating these life-saving mangrove sanctuary.
We're going to plant mangroves and pototan tree with the scientific name Bruguera sexangola. These mangroves and pototan tree save them from the super typhoon. Let's all say, Salamat sa mangrove! One must-see eco-site here in Palompon is the municipality's Eco Park, which was actually a dump site before, but now they have turned it into an eco park, which serves as the on-site education on solid waste management implementation. How do they do it? Let's see for ourselves.
Palompon is serious in greening and protecting all their natural resources. That is why they have fortified their establishment of their solid waste management. This eco is the center of alternative tourism, also known as the Solid Waste Management Package in the province of Leyte. It houses the bioreactor and the styroplastic densifier that accelerates the decomposition and stabilization of waste to just 24 hours inside. Thus, organic fertilizer is produced more fully. A vegetable garden is being cultivated to complete the cycle of recycling. Palompon aims for zero waste, and with the whole town practicing good segregation and recycling method, this will soon be a reality. Now another town in Leyte is doing good and doing green by segregating their trash properly, but also lessening carbon emission by using a live carabao and not a vehicle to collect garbage in town. Here in Matag-Ob, they collect garbage through these handsome carabaos who go around town to collect trash once a day and non-recycled trash during the other day. A creative, alternative, and environment-friendly way of doing things around. These gentle beasts have been collecting garbage since 1934. The people of Matag-Ob surely know how to serve and not to be served, and sure values the environment by totally eliminating gas emission while collecting trash. Wouldn't it be nice if all provinces could do this? How clean the air in our country will sure be.
It is clearly remarkable to witness how earth and nature heals itself, grows and cleans it up after every disaster, either man-made or natural. And the ecology here in Leyte is one proof that nature has slowly healed and helping more to improve the lives of its human inhabitants. Nature has been kind to us. That is why, let us lighten up their burden. Let's help detoxify the earth by lessening our carbon imprint. Stop the slash and burning in the mountains. Stop the use of dynamite fishing or even killing innocent wildlife and cutting of trees. Remember, just one tree you cut, just one tree you fail to save will create an impact sometime in our future.